We're gonna work how to get a single leg X today when the person defends the single leg position, and you're gonna do some strength attacks from the single leg X. Okay. Like I said last week about the sit-up guard, remember I explained you guys the sit-up guard is the type of guard, in my understanding, everybody should know at least and have a good understanding for the position. Single leg X is the same thing. I think the single leg X is one of the best guard Jiu-Jitsu. You are under knee, you have a bunch of attacks from there, and I think everyone could do it. You know, it doesn't require too much flexibility, doesn't require too much ability to get there. It's just about understand how to get there, how to control the legs, and how to connect the attacks. Okay, the entire week you're gonna see ways to get a single leg X and how to attack from there. Okay, so we're gonna do this week and probably the next week as well. Okay, I wanna give you guys more options, attacking and defending how to get there. Okay, even when you have a bad position. Okay, so pay attention the way how she's gonna explain this it up, then I'm gonna explain how you guys gonna defend.
So we're starting in a regular neutral grips, right? A closed position. So his right foot is in front the same way as my right foot is in front. I have the same grips as him. Okay. There's usually two basic single legs that you'll see. The one we're working on today is kind of a sweep single, and then there's also the straight single. And if you're more of a heavyweight, you don't like touching your knee, the straight single is more of a good option. But because he has this collar grip, okay, there's two ways to set up. We could either pull with here, or work to the inside bicep. Okay, because of this collar grip, it's gonna be easier to get the pull with the inside bicep position because his hand is gonna be less in the way. Okay, I will have more range of motion. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack for the front leg. I still want to get him to step just to get him moving. Okay? So as I pull, I'm going to pull with my left to kind of open him up, trying to get this front leg to step forward. As I pull, I'm actually stepping out of the way, but it's more of, I'm not going to pull and square back up. I don't want to just reset my stance. I'm actually going to pull, my left leg's going to lift up in the air, and as his left leg steps, I'm putting my left leg down, forward. So I'm actually taking a step forward, but my upper body is pulling. So I pull with the upper body, but my left leg steps forward, landing onto my heel for my penetration. I'm gonna finish by turning my toes inwards to drop to my knee, and I'm coming up for the single. I'm gonna go higher on the, as high as I can towards the hip, driving up towards my legs, to get to my single leg position. Okay, one more time. Inside control, pull, step. As I step, I'm changing my level. So once my foot hits, I'm already squatting. Okay, rotate the toes in, finish to here, high on the hip towards like their crotch, pushing off my outside leg to come up to my feet, pinching my knees.
So guys, when your partner is gonna get the single, and pay attention what you guys gonna do. Your partner is gonna get the single. Your partner is gonna get control over our leg. What I want you guys to do is start to use your hands on the shoulder to create some space. Okay? So I don't wanna her here. I wanna start to pushing her shoulder to create some space. And look at how my leg, the leg she doesn't have, I'm gonna post my toes face this way. I'm not gonna face her like this. I'm not gonna be like a piece of wood. I need to bounce around. I'm gonna flex my knee, I'm gonna bend my knee, and I'm gonna squat down. I need to change my level in the same level of her. I'm gonna be in this position. Okay? What I'm gonna do next, look how I have a hook in her legs. Okay, I have my knee bent, and I have this level change. Okay? So the frames in the shoulder is gonna give me a lot of leverage to push her away from me. Okay, what I want from here, I want to drive into her to be able to hook my leg outside. I want to circle my leg outside, and I want to get this position. Right here, look. I'm going to try to create a hook and her leg right here, like this. It's kind of like a frame, right? I want you guys to try to create a hook in the knee and keep your knee bent. I don't want to see your leg extend like this. So it can be here, or it can be on top of the hips. It's better on the knee, but sometimes your partner is going to bring your leg up, but you need to be able to keep the knee shut. You cannot keep your leg extend like this. because then it's easier to your partner to put down. Okay? I'm gonna explain that about that later. You're gonna start doing these drills to guys warm up. So go ahead. She's going there. Your partner's gonna control the leg. You guys are gonna start to create nice spring, push, and circle her leg. And hang again. Then your partner go again. Gonna do 3 times. So push, circle, and control. Okay, let's do this back to back 3 times each. Alright? Let's go. 1, 2. Is to try to create a way to push against him and try to create ways to defend myself. Right? If I keep my leg between his legs, he has so many options to take me down. Okay, my goal is start to circle, create a hook, and start to drive against him to try to be heavy in this position. Okay, so look, if you extend your leg, the person's gonna bring your leg up right here, and there it's really hard to defend. Okay, you wanna try to keep your leg nice and bent. Okay, and then look, like I said before, you're gonna try to create a knee shield here. The same way when you on bottom and you have the knee shield and you scissor sweep, right? It's pretty much the same thing, but you create a hook here on the leg. Okay, my goal from here, I have a few ways you guys can start defending, but my goal from here, my main goal is try to get the wizard, right? Try to go over hook, and you start to drive against him to push his head in the top of my bed, and you start to sprawl all the way back. Okay, that's my goal. That's the reason I do that, to try to escape from the single. Okay? A lot of times you guys gonna feel when you're here and you're attacking, you guys gonna start to lose pressure in the single, and you're gonna feel the leg is about to slip it out, right? It's super common to be here and the leg slip it out and you lose air. Okay? That's when you guys gonna pull to single leg X. So you're gonna be here and you feel the legs gonna start to get heavy here, and you're about to lose the leg. Why are you gonna pull to single leg X? Because first I'm gonna spend a lot of energy getting the single and try to finish the single. I cannot just let him go and don't do anything. Okay? The single leg X is a very good connection to be underneath, to go underneath, create off balance, and create opportunities to attack. You don't want to just get here, your partner start to defend, you don't want to end up in the sprawl position when you are here and the person on top of you. And you don't want to like lose everything and letting him run away, boom, and then you're here, you start over. Okay? So it's too much energy to get here, you need to be able to connect something else. Okay? So the grip and the collar are going to keep, and I'm going to shoot him all the way through. So my right leg, I'm going to try to create a hook right here, look, in this part of his butt. And when I create the hook, I'm going to push him forward with the grip and the collar. I'm going to do this. And the other leg go around in the hips. And I'm going to get the single leg X. Okay, so it's going to look like this. I get the single, he starts to defend it, he starts to hook away, I start to feel I'm going to lose the position, shooting, look. And I pull him out all the way over. And I get the single leg X. Okay, so again. Go here, he starts to defend it. When I feel I'm about to lose the position, I'm going to pull him over me, I'm going to create this hook, I push him, and I get a single leg X. What I want you guys to do here, the grip in the collar is going to keep, you guys going to isolate your partner leg, and you guys going to create a nice frame by grab your own shin here. Okay, so look how my hips is off the floor. I don't hook in the same leg, I hook in the foreleg, and my knee is going to reinforce this control here. I know that most of the time the person is going to try to use this hands to push my leg away, like this, to try to escape. I want to try to keep this everything tight. Okay? So we're going to do 6 minutes just this. Back to back, then you're going to see some attacks there. Okay? So you go single leg, your partner is going to start to defend, and you're going to pull all the way. And you control the single leg. Okay, hang here, try to see your control, and start over. Okay, back to back. If you can keep the grip in the collar, you keep the grip in the collar. Start to defend, and you kick. So control your own shin, try to use your elbow to reinforce this control, keep everything nice and tight, don't be lazy in your hips, hips off the floor and squeeze your knees. Try to pinch your partner leg, like this. Okay? Let's do back to back. 1, 2. Let's go. One time. So I think you guys are doing right the position. What I think you guys can do better is force more the collar. So you have the collar grip, you need to use the collar grip. Try to bring your partner over you as, try to see behind how I'm gonna use my hook. So look, you're gonna be here. When I shoot, I'm gonna shoot him through, and I'm gonna use the collar grip to pull him over, and I'm gonna try to use this hook and this leg. So I do like this, look. And then I get him. That makes sense? I need to create this off balance. Because if I create off balance, I'm making my partner stable. He needs to pulse and give me extra time to setting up my control. Okay? If you don't do that, the person might land control my leg. So go slow. Let's say he's going slow. I'm gonna get here, but I'm gonna be stable on top of him. It's gonna be hard to create very hard off balance. What you want? Do real motion now. Listen. So look how he's gonna pull me very hard with the collar. He's gonna make me pulse. Now I'm off balance. Look. So that's what's gonna give you guys more attacks. Yes.
So if you pull and they don't go to the knee, they're still standing, are you going to keep trying to pull them?
No, I don't. I'm going to show you guys two options today. One option when the person drops the knee on the floor, and one option when the person stays standing. Okay? You're going to work the straight ankle lock. Okay? It's more like a toe hold motion. And I want you guys to understand when and why you're going to use the position. When the person has the knee on the floor, and when the person is standing. Okay? So the first one is more the way how, if you guys watch Mike Musamesi, is the way how he's finishing the most of his fight in the straight ankle. It's a very powerful position. There's a lot of details behind, so try to pay attention, okay, to you guys don't get confused. You guys going to start already the single leg X when you're partnered with the knee down. So in this control, guys, I don't like to play single leg X hooking the same side leg. I prefer to hook the opposite side leg and I pinch my knee. I feel it's way better control and it's way easier to slide my hook to his knee or step in his thigh if I need, right? So I feel like here, it's very easy to the person defending. Try to see what you feel better, right? I prefer to hook the foreleg and I have my knees nice and pinch, like this, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm here, the most of the time the person's gonna grab her collar, like this. Because that's the way how he's gonna try to get close and start to stand up to defend. The most of the time, that's what the person is gonna try to do, okay? What I want to do, when the foot is off the floor, I'm gonna start to get my control. I can use my heel to push him away, like this, and the hips. Or if the person is super tight, I can slide my heel more to his armpit, and I push him away. I need to create this exposed. Look at his leg is kind of like extend, and it's easier for me to get the control, okay? Or it's gonna be in the hips, or it's gonna be in the armpit. So make sure you don't rip your partner leg, because it's illegal, right? So you're gonna be here controlling, maybe you have the collar, the cross grip, the same side grip, doesn't matter. I'm gonna start to stretching out, and I'm gonna get the control. When I get the control, guys, I think that part of the technique is the hard part of the technique. I need to make sure when I go here, the blade of my forearm go to his Achilles. I cannot go all the way through. What I mean all the way through is this. Look at how now it's all the way through. Now this part of my forearm is in the Achilles. It's not gonna work. Okay, you need to go just enough to get your Achilles in the position. When you get here, I like to use my hands to deliver the collar. Don't try to reach for our collar because it's really hard and you're gonna get jippy if you do that. So if I go all the way through, I'm gonna get jippy. It's not gonna be good enough. So try to deliver the grip like this. Okay? As soon as I deliver the grip, I start to control the collar again or the knee. So somewhere here or in the leg. Okay? I prefer to grab the collar. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna switch my single leg X to the modify X. I'm gonna push it away and I go modify X here. Okay? That's the modify X. So here is the single leg X. So I go here, look, modify X. I hook his hips and look how my knee is behind his leg. Right? Try to put her foot on the floor. Try to put her foot on the floor. Look how it's hard to hand drive. Right? Because I have control about the hips. So keep it. So what I'm gonna do next? I'm gonna step, look how I still hook the leg. I'm gonna step in his thigh to stretch him a little bit more away from me. And I'm gonna step this leg here, look. I'm gonna create a hook right here. Kind of like a 50-50 hook, but it's more like a reverse de la riva hook. I place my heel on the hips, and I use my toes to twist. Look how I have a kind of like a nice knee shield in the hips, right? So from here, I stretch it out to create space, and I step right here. Imagine you are put the leg in the 50-50, but you don't go all the way through. It's just your hook right here. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna grab his knee, and this grip in the knee, I wanna make a grip below the knee to push his knee. Look at how my little beside is, I'm gonna start to square, and look how I start to bend my legs, like this. And from here, I start to ink, all the way back, okay? So, turn this way. So you go modify X, you have a control about the leg, you step, and you step right here. Now grab the knee. Now I'm going to square up. I don't let him step on the floor. Look how my knee point up and my elbow going down. In the same time I push here, I arch my back. And I get a tap. Okay? So it's important, guys, to guys do this position kind of like a square, like this. I push on the knee, my elbow go down, and I arch my back. You can feel it? Mm-hmm. Yeah? So the extra power coming from the grip on the knee. You want to like open up his leg doing this. Look, you push on the knee, and when you arch your back, the pressure will come to his foot. That's the reason why I need to be square. Okay? So one more time. So you have the single leg X, your partner has the knee on the floor. First I'm going to stretch his leg to get my grip. I go here, and I grab my grip. Second thing I'm going to do, I go modify X. Here. Okay, look how my knee go behind the leg. I make sure, from here, I need to make sure I have my blade in the Achilles. If it's too deep, you adjust. The good thing about this, you can hang it here. You have a control about the leg. You have the collar. You step in the thigh, you push your partner in. Now look, I get this hook here. Look how I hook his back, and I use my knee down here. I control his knee. Now when I start to square my hips, I square up, I push his knee up, and I arch my back. Okay? So the power is coming from your hips, and of course your control. Elbow going down, you push the knee, and you arch your back. Okay? This hook on the hips is going to give you guys a lot of stability to lift your hips and finish the position. You guys want to say again? Yes? Yes.
Do you use the same side lapel?
I like to go across, but you can use same side lapel. Okay? I feel like if I have a hard time to deliver, use same side lapel. Okay? But above, like one advice I give you, don't go very deep. Adjust your lapel, just deliver like this. Tie your lapel down and just deliver like this. Okay? You need to. I think the hard part of the technique is understand how you place your blade in the Achilles. You need to like kind of like a feel. It's hard to explain. Okay? So just one more time. So you guys gonna be single leg X. Your partner with the knee down on the floor. Okay? So first I'm gonna do, look, my hips go inside. I start to push him. I get my grip. I get my control. Okay? I deliver. All right, great. I go modify X. I step in the leg and I create this room to go here. Okay? When I get here, I control his knee. Look at my grip, guys. So go here, look, under the knee. Now look at how I'm sided. I'm going to square up. My elbow go down. My knee's going to point up. And I'm going to start to arch my back. And I get it done. Okay? Let's try. 1, 2.